the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Handoff to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Using his legs, it's Welch. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
He's escaping the pocket now. He'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, USC.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys?
What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Colorado 6, USC 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the 2nd down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Rodriguez. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. To throw, it's Kelly. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
It's incomplete. They called a screen on first down, but it doesn't work.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw. It's Kelly. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's an out route. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And they've got the returner corralled.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the option play. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll try the option play here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. Brings up Second down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Colorado 6, USC 0.
The Buffaloes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Scanning the field, it's Rodriguez. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
He'll hand it off. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big gain. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
On the run, it's Welch. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4th down coming up.
Ready up.
They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that job.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, in a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on a pitch. Bites off a defender. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Rodriguez. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. Sometimes you can get sacked.
Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Colorado 6, USC 0.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And sack sets up an important 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Kelly. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He lets it go on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Rodriguez. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Colorado 12, USC 7.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Here we go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And the defense brings him down.
Well, I love the two-point play to go with the option call, but let's give credit to this defense. Good old-school assignment football. Took every option away, and then they rallied to the ball to keep him short.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking, interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Dropping back, it's Rodriguez. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. As a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. As the first down is still going. Makes the defender miss. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Of course, in the playoffs, it's